channel.
gabi, PVL fans, ug maayong gabi, Polomolok. Karong gabi una, we're taking the heart of volleyball to the edge of the country. New sights, new faces, and new energy. Every destination has its own story and its own passion for the game. Because things just got a whole lot sweeter here in the South. Andam na ba mo mga Polomolokeños? This is the PVL On Tour Showdown, the heart of volleyball! Karong gabi, PVL fans, ug maayong gabi, Polomolok. Karong gabi una, we're taking the heart of volleyball to the edge of the country. New faces, new sights, and new energy. Every destination has its own story and its own passion for the game. Because things just got a whole lot sweeter here in the South. Andam na ba mo mga Polomolokenyos? This is the PVL On Tour Showdown, the heart of volleyball!
The action continues for the 2026 Premier Volleyball League on tour all the way down south in Polomolok, South Cotabato. And now we proceed to the second game of your PVL Saturday. As you can see, we have fans for Dino Wong and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans as they get ready to take on the Akari Chargers. This follows the 3-set victory of the next-led Chameleons versus the Galleries Tower High Risers. Akari looking for its first win in the PVL On Tour and only their second appearance in this tournament as Ivy Laksina and the rest of the crew will look to get the better against Madi Marayag and the Flying Titans who are playing their third game in the tournament. This is Akari versus Choco Mucho, the second and last game. Match number 10 for your PVL Saturday, August 1 in Polomolok, South Cotabato. We do thank you for joining us, folks. This is Mix Gomez at your service alongside the returning Yel Estranjero. Yel, how does it feel to be covering a game that's being held all the way down south?
I mean, it's exciting times always when it's PVL on tour, bringing volleyball closer to more cities of the Philippines.
So we did start in the north, in Ilagan City, Isabela. After that, we proceeded to Batangas before proceeding onto Ilocos Sur. Now let's recap the games, shall we? Beginning in Ilagan City, July 8. Had 2 games back then with Zeus Coffee being able to defeat Akari and also Creamline defeating Next-Led. After that, we proceeded to Batangas City where Galleries Tower was able to win in 4 sets versus Farm Fresh and Zeus Coffee defeated Choco Mucho in straight sets. For our last game day in Ilocos Sur in Dingan City, it was Next-Led defeating Capital 1 3-0 and PLDT defeating Choco Mucho 3-1. That means hindi pa tayo nagpa 5 sets sa PVL On Tour, Ayela.
I mean, both of these teams, this is a battle for their first win, so you can just sense that they're gonna give it their all today.
So let's see if we will have an extension for this matchup after we saw Next-Led defeated Galleries Tower in straight sets. Tiamzon and the rest of the Akari Chargers, they were short-handed in their previous game. But it's good that Eli Soyot stepped up for them, the only player to score in double figures.
Yeah, I mean, Eli Soyod has consistently improved over the past conferences, fully embraced being the go-to player, and for sure Choco Mucho will definitely try to slow down her scoring today.
They only had 11 players suit up in their previous game. As you can see, Eli Soyod will not be playing in today's game. They will be relying on different talents to be scoring for them. Well, speaking of having a scoring machine, at least may nagbabalik sa kanyang natural position.
I mean, they missed the scoring of Saltones in their previous match. It was surprising that she played as a libero, but we know her as a great defender in the back row. 14 excellent digs for her, but today she will definitely be that go-to player, seeing that Eli Soyod is not suited up.
Could we see a traditional double-double once again from Gretzel Saltones as she takes on the Choco Mucho Flying Titans? And by the way, speaking of comfortable scorers, one player who has been very comfortable back in her role with Choco Mucho is Caitlin Biray.
I very much agree. She's been very comfortable. She has been a starter in their past few games, and she has took it as an opportunity, shining the brightest so far for the Flying Titans. #1 scorer for her squad, but also #1 scorer so far in the league.
Tindi niyan for her to be #1 tied with Myla Pablo after 2 games of play with Choco Mucho. Now, one player will be missing out for Choco Mucho. That guy, nakuha sa background, your former teammate Isam Molde. She's gonna be a big loss in today's game.
Oh yeah, she has been an all-around player for the Flying Titans ever since. 14 points, 12 excellent digs in their previous match. Always a significant contributor to the system of Choco Mucho, but she will sit out today.
Man, I wanted to talk about Isam Molde with you, Ayel. Sayang, pero maybe next time. Kat Tolentino will also not be playing in today's game alongside Dindin Santiago Manapat. But then again, we do know of a lot of talents that can show up and show off for Choco Mucho. And speaking of showing up and showing off, how about Jana Ejido? She will be joining you guys later on after this short break because we do have a lot more features for our last match in Polomolok.
Maayong gabi, PVL fans! Padayon kita sa atong double header diri sa Polomolok with the Akari Chargers and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. As you've seen it a while ago, the Polomolok gym tonight is very full. And I'm here with Akari Charger, one of the newest Akari Chargers, Tiamzon. Tin, you're from Coronadal, South Cotabato, very near from our venue tonight. Tell me just how special this game would be for you.
It's pretty special kasi first time ako mapapanood ng ibang relatives ko playing live, and I'm just happy to be home and playing in a, somewhat of a home court.
I can very much see that, especially with family in the stands tonight. Now, I know Akari has been here for a couple days. How has the team been enjoying Polomolok so far?
Well, they've been enjoying a lot, especially the fruits and the food and the hospitality that the Polomolokonians have given us. So yeah, we're very thankful.
I'm very excited, and I'm sure the fans are excited to see you in action tonight. Good luck later, Tin. Thank you so much. Well, Polomolok has been clearly a destination that the Akari Chargers are enjoying, and I was able to speak to Davaoeña Camille Cal, who is very much excited to be playing here tonight. Upon finding out the team has a Polomolok game, Camille got so excited, and surely the municipality did not disappoint. She adds that this stop has been one of the most beautiful ones. She's enjoying the sweet fruits, and she tells me in Bisaya, maka-proud jud. All the more is this quite the visit for her because her mom is present in the venue, and it's her first time watching her daughter's PVL game live. Well, another Davaoeña teammate of hers, Kate Nesperos, is here to tell us all about it.
Well, it feels like home kasi kahit neighboring city ako, which is Davao. It's an experience of my childhood again. First of all, I've really enjoyed meeting the people of Polomolok. We didn't expect na pati dito maabot yung love of volleyball, and it's so heartwarming kasi we were that once before. Ako lang din yung batang nangarap. As a volleyball player, I want to return my love for volleyball, which is to also spread inspiration to the children who look up to us. Second of all, the food, the fruits, oh my gosh. Ngayon lang ulit nakakain ng ganong klaseng katamis ng mga fruits, especially the pineapple. Sobrang nag-enjoy ako so far. Hello, Polomolok! Daghang salamat sa pagpunta at pagnood sa amin. Ramdam na ramdam namin yung supportan ninyo, and hopefully this is not the last time na nandito kami. Thank you!
Well, I can tell that Faith is very motivated to play tonight because I'm told that her family is also right here in Polomolok joining us in the game. And joining me right now, of course, is Ache Cuegos from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Nga mura ga-enjoy dyo diri sa Polomolok. Ache, giyon sa man ang pag-welcome sa Polomolok sa Choco Mucho.
Actually, very sila ka-welcoming. Like, pag-abot pa lang namo, grabe na feel namo ilang effort sa food, sa transport, sa accommodation, and sa mga activities na among gina-request sila ha. Ma-feel good namo na grabe ilang effort.
And then Chick from Batangas to Ilocos Sur and then now here in Polomolok, last game na karon sa Choco Mucho. Kumusta man nag-experience sa team diri sa On Tour?
Actually, mas na-build good namo among teamwork and bonding. Maabot siguro na ang isa ka, ka-purpose sa On Tour na mas mubuog yun ang team o mas ma-apply namo ang system para sa next na conference gamit namo.
Chick, murag home game na po din mo, no? Kahit taga Mindanao po ka, so we'll let you go and enjoy it. Good luck with the game later. And you know what? Just like the many players that consider Polomolok as quite the home game, the same goes for Choco Mucho Flying Titan, Jen Villegas. Jen hails from Lanao del Norte, and she has never been more excited to play right here in Polomolok. She tells me how before she used to dream of playing in Manila. Now that she's spent time in Manila, she dreams of playing right here at home. Jen has been looking forward to this moment for so long, and Polomolok has given her so many reasons to enjoy her time here. Besides the sights, she says the food has been so good. Well, another Flying Titan that could tell us more about how this on-tour journey has been shaping up, here's Des Chang.
Nung dumating kami dito, sobrang sarap ng feeling ng pagtanggap ng mga tao. Sobrang nakakatuwa makita yung mga faces nila na masasaya sila to see their volleyball idols. Sobrang saya na nabigyan kami ng talent na maglaro ng volleyball and mapakita namin sa mga tao yung talent namin. Also, sobrang grateful lang kami sa PVL na may on-tour sila para yung mga, alam mo yon, yung mga taong gustong-gustong mag-watch ng volleyball and hindi makapunta sa Manila. Yung PVL na yung pumupunta sa mga provinces like South Cotabato. Hi sa mga taga-Polomolok na manonood today. Sana mag-enjoy kayo. Sana makapagpa-picture kayo sa mga volleyball idols nyo and ma-inspire kayo today. And yeah, see you all later!
What a sweet message there from Des Cheng of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And of course, we have our Pilipinas Live question of the game. We are asking which team will earn a sweet victory in Polomolok. Feel free to take your pick. Hashtag PVL 2026 and hashtag PVL On Tour. We'll turn you over to our game announcer.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from the Polomolok Gymnasium in Polomolok, South Cotabato. This is the PVL On Tour 2026. This is match number 10 between the Akari Chargers and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Let's now meet our officials for this match. Our first referee, Bobby Celso, national referee. The second referee is Joven Raceles, national referee.
Hit the ground, make him crystal clear. I got no fear. Embrace a lot of dinner.
And now let's meet the starters. First, for the Akari Chargers. Opposite hitter from the Far Eastern University, number 3, Jenny Tagad. Outside striker from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 5, Gretzel Soltones. Setter from the University of the Philippines, number 7, Kamuy Kal. Middle blocker from Emilio Aguinaldo College, number 14, Jam Villena. Outside striker from the National University, number 16, Ivy Laxina. Middle blocker from Adamson University, number 25, Shar Ancheta. Starting the barrel from the University of the East, number 10, Judith Abil. And the head coach for Akari is Tina Sala. And now the starters for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Middle blocker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 7, team captain, Mati Katayan. Outside striker from the University of the East, number 4, Mean Mendres. Center from the University of Santo Tomas, number 9, Alina Vicar. Middle blocker from Arellano University, number 17, Lorraine Pecaña. Outside striker from the University of the Philippines, number 22, Jewel Encarnacion. Opposite hitter from the University of Santo Tomas, number 24, Kate Firay. Starting the barrel from Adamson University, number 16, Tang Ponce. And the head coach for Choco Mucho is Dante Alinsunurin Jr. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board. It is Akari versus Choco Mucho. This is the PVL On Tour. The PVL, the heart of volleyball.
Welcome everybody to Akari versus Choco Mucho. Couple of changes for the Chargers in their starting unit. Gretzel Soltones is back as an outside hitter, joining the first 6 for Coach Tina Salak. And Judith Abil is back onto her libero position for the Akari Chargers, joining Ivy Laxina in the starting unit. On the other end, Mean Mendres makes her start for Choco Mucho. She's the only newcomer in that starting unit for Coach Dante Alinsunurin, comparing it to their previous game. Now, we do have to mention that we saw a couple of players who are not in uniform for today for Choco Mucho, including Isa Molde, Descheng, will also not be in the mix. That's why this is a great opportunity for Mean Mendres to step up as a starter for the Flying Titans.
And that's also the essence of the PVL On Tour. Coaches giving everyone the opportunity to play.
In fact, that is mandatory. Everybody has to play, as the first point in the game belongs to Maddie Madayag. At ayan nga ang ating banner na ipapakita sa lahat. Madipensa ang tema para kay Maddie. From Davao herself, hindi nalalayo. From Polomolok City, South Cotabato. Here come the Chargers. Both teams looking for their first win in the PVL On Tour, and that is the first point for Akari, courtesy of Chenny Tagaod.
Yep, from the right pin. No Ellie Soyud on the lineup, on the starters. So much is expected on Soltones, Tagaod, and Laxina as the wing attackers.
Tagaod, by the way, also makes her first start, having come off the bench in the previous game. As an attack from the open works out for Jewel Encarnacion.
Encarnacion squeezing that one in. Explosive attack coming from Encarnacion there. Take a look at that in between the blockers.
And you have to love the role that has been given to Jewel. 2 starting nods for her before this game. This makes her 3rd already. Had a total of 15 points entering this matchup, as that is a block point for Choco Mucho's Lorraine Pecaña.
Choco Mucho finding the rhythm early on in the set.
Much to the delight of the crowd, who, by the way, they've been present since the first game. Mga fans ng Choco Mucho, maaga silang dumating. And a big shout out to everybody watching as well outside of the gym. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. And we hope that you will enjoy our second game for your PVL Saturday. Back set onto Chenny, going off speed. And a chance, Alina, onto the middle. On the other end, a miscue between two Akari players, leading onto this wonderful opportunity for Caitlin Viray.
Unfortunate there on the side of Akari, that miscue, forcing them to give away a chance ball to the Flying Titans to fully maximize that time.
Always love it when you see multiple attackers approaching the net. Lalo na kung fan ka ng team na yon. 4-1. Great start for Choco Mucho. It's Gretzel. Tang Ponce with a pickup. And it's Jewel Encarnacion scoring.
Yeah, but we have to mention Ponce keeping the rallies alive, allowing Vicar to set up Encarnacion.
In their first two games in the PVL On Tour, Tang Ponce had a combined 42 digs. And she's off to a great start once again.
Ayan, Jen! Masyadong nag-win. Kaya rin bola tumatalsik. Okay? Tatlo spikers na sure. Tatlo yan. Sa tatlo ka. So kailangan makabantay ka. Mark tayo. Huwag natin akiwan. Okay? Ngayon, may pasok tayo. Hindi tayo makakonvert. Hindi tayo makakonvert. Pwede na. Huwag mo masyadong Jen! Ikaw yung umikot. Mag-out tayo. Sir, out tayo. Maliit yung blocker mo. Iba natin
Ayel, did you notice the crowd? They were cheering for Choco Mucho loudly. So this could actually be a source of motivation for the Akari Chargers.
Yep, definitely, but that's also an extra boost on the side of the Flying
That's right.
Titans, knowing that they are backed up by the crowd.
So parang may home court advantage in Choco Mucho. Akari, on the other end, will look to play spoilers, which we know a lot of players actually prefer to have that role.
Good timeout there for Akari, also icing the server. Much needed point for them.
Now here's Shar Ancheta from San Fernando, La Union. Taga North naman, medyo nanlamig din from the timeout.
Could have been an opportunity for them to find some momentum.
Ancheta will take a breather. Jin Soreño, by the way, is a libero in today's game for Akari. She's in the game now. Here's Chenny. The cross onto zone 1.
That's well placed there for Tagao. Then the timeout, Coach Tina was pointing out they have a good first ball, but they could not convert. But quick conversion that time for Chenny Tagao.
Chenny Tagao had 8 points coming off the bench in their previous game versus Zeus Coffee. She started in the last set, as now she gives us a service ace.
And we know her to be a powerful server. That jump serve generates a lot of power. So an ace for Tagaod.
And a great response off of the timeout by Coach Tina Salak for the Akari Chargers. Now it is 4 serving 6. Back with the jump serve. It's Kate Viray, denied! Great defense by the Chargers.
And that was just too obvious on the side of the Flying Titans. Two blockers closing down Caitlin Viray. Started off with a good pass though, coming from Tang Ponce. All angles closed for Viray.
Officially, the block point belongs to Jaja Villena. Now we see another service error. Could have been the opportunity to tie for Akari.
It has been the errors on the side of Akari Chargers, just allowing Choco Mucho to keep the lead.
Now we proceed with Lorraine Pecaña, who has found much success as a middle blocker for Choco Mucho. Slide hit, put up easily. The counter from Kate. Not much power there. Here's the bump onto Gretzel Soltones. Good save by Alina Bicar. Set up to the open. Mayan Mendres. Dug up by Jin Soreño. It's Gretzel again. Scoring off the blocker.
A great rally that time, both teams with good defense. But Soltones, we know her to be a smart attacker.
And now we're starting to hear the crowd chanting Akari. Meron kayo nag-switch mula sa mga fans sa Polomolok?
They're just enjoying their time watching both of these teams.
And I love how the players themselves are engaging the crowd in Polomolok. It's Ivy Laxina. Put up by Jewel Encarnacion. And here's Mean. She really loves it down the line. Still couldn't score. Ivy. Too wide.
Great defensive stops though on the side of Akari.
That sends us to our first technical timeout, much to the delight of those Choco Mucho fans in Polomolok.
I will let the fans inside Polomolok Gym tell you just how fun it is to be right here in Polomolok, South Cotabato right now, because we're just getting started with this battle between the Choco Mucho Flying Titans and the Akari Chargers. Well, the PVL On Tour tournament is the perfect tournament to get things started and to see some new faces, of course. For one of Akari's starters, Sharon Cheta's journey to becoming one of the newest Chargers, it wasn't as smooth a road. After some months without a team, Shar said that period of time gave her some negativity, battling a lot in the process. Joining Akari came at the right time and proved to be the light at the end of the tunnel and gave her a huge positivity boost. For her, going on tour is the perfect place to start. The trips, being bonding, and getting to know moments with her new teammates. Look like this Charger is just getting started. Mix and Ayel.
That's a beautiful report by Jana Ejido. Yes, Sharon Cheta came from the Zeus Coffee Thunder Bells. She was actually selected as the Rookie of the Conference in 2024. Now she sees success with the Chargers. But I do want to amplify what Jana said about the On Tour. This being an opportunity to bond with your teammates. Kasi nga, di ba, alam natin, usually, magsiset pa kayo ng out of town as a team para may bonding kayo. Ito na eh.
Yep, traveling together, staying in one place together, having enough time to get to know each other for sure.
And also experiencing different cultures across the country.
Right?
As you can see, the fans are riled up. Kanina nga may bata
I love that.
na meron siyang Lion King moment sa Polomolok City. Back to action at 8-6. Ivy Laxina almost crossed the center line. And here's Mean Mendrez. Ball put up by Jin Soreño. Back to the open. Ivy wanting that block touch. And yes, the first referee awards it to her.
She's been trying to go long a couple of times already. Finally getting those block touches.
Ivy Laxina was a point short of reaching double figures in their previous game, but we do have a challenge here, a net fault challenge. This will be our first challenge in this match. Once again, you are tuning in to the second game of your PVL Saturday with the action happening inside the Polomolok Gymnasium in South Cotabato. After we had our action in Ilagan City, we also had the second week in Batangas City, the last one in Vigan City, Ilocos Sur, and then up next would be back up in the north sa city of Santiago naman po yan, in Isabela. Ang tindi rin, no, ng ating PVL crew traveling from north to south to north.
Yep, and the teams as well.
And as you can see, it's paying off with them enjoying the crowd. I do want to see Risa Sato play later on.
It's gonna be her first with Akari. But you can just sense how serious Choco Mucho is by calling this net fault challenge. I mean, this is their third game so far of the PVL On Tour. Still winless. They want to get their first win today.
In fact, they've only won one set so far. That was against PLDT. They lost to Zeus Coffee in straight sets and then to PLDT in 4 sets. Was there a net touch?
Yep.
Ito yung kanina pa.
On her way down there.
That was when I said that she almost crossed the center line. But then again, it's a new rule in volleyball where our coaches can mark a specific part of the play, which then they could challenge after the play ends. That's something that we have to get used to. Pambawi sana? Not yet for Ivy Laksina. And here's Mean Mendres, denied. How about the coverage by Alina Bicar? Ooh, 2 blocks. Ooh, it's a point off the blocker for Mean.
That was the intention, really, to get a point off the block. Capitalizing on the hands of Speros, I believe. But this time, it's the turn of the Akari Chargers to call for a challenge, a ball-in, ball-out challenge.
It did seem close because we had a pause. But since we have now a literal pause, I do want to greet everybody outside the Polomolok Gymnasium being a part of our watch party. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. Maayong gabi.
Yes.
Daghang salamat sa inyong panonood. Ooh, that is in!
Wow.
So the challenge will be successful.
Good eye coming from the coaches of Akari Chargers.
So far, 2 challenges.
Mm-hmm.
And
Successful for both teams.
So it is 7-9. Akari with a chance to close in once more as Jaja Villena serves that ball in. Bicar onto the middle. On the other end, a great denial by Mari Madayag. This is practically a free ball. Onto the slide. Still not the cleanest of executions. Ooh. Net defense though has been splendid in this match.
Couple of opportunities there to score for Choco Mucho, but they could not convert. But they'll still take the point here. Great timing there actually coming from Mendres.
Denying the attempt of Faith Nisperos. 10-7. Join me onto the open. And no more dig for Choco Mucho's Mean Mendres.
Well, Laksina has been the go-to in terms of scoring here for the Akari Chargers.
Ayan naman po ang mga fans ni Ibiang all the way down south. As Faith Nisperos proceeds to the service line. Another Davaoeño.
Yeah. So many players coming from Mindanao right now playing on the court.
That's why this would be a special moment as well for them. Minsan nga lang naman. Pipe attack. It's long. But was there a touch? Apparently, yes.
Touch the fingertips there of Madi Madayag, I believe.
And this is what you were talking about, Ayel. When you need a point,
oh yeah,
you can always go to.
will deliver that point.
Usually si Gretzel pag ano na nasa 20s na yung points. Bibigay sa kanya yan.
Clutch player as always.
And also, playing good defense at the back. Off speed, Redwell, Madi Madayag.
Madi Madayag stuck with Ivy Laksina on that one. Did not leave that cross-court angle. Off speed won't work for Laksina.
That's a nice battle at the net. Ivy Laksina versus Madi Madayag. 2 of our premier players in the Premier Volleyball League. 9-11, almost an ace. Push to the left, whistle blown. It's a catch and throw violation, which is another rule that has been modified. Our referees are much stricter now with those catch and throws. I remember in the ABC Women's Cup, there was a point wherein sunod-sunod yung tawag kasi dun lang bagong kakapalit lang ng rule. So nagugulat pa yung teams nun.
Will take a while for players to adjust on the new rule for sure.
Now, Jewel Encarnacion, speaking of adjustment, looks pretty comfortable with Choco Mucho.
Yeah. She used to come off the bench for Signal. She has been an impact player, but right now, she's able to step up big.
13-9. Choco Mucho holding on to their advantage. Oh, that dropped in.
Zone 1 has been an issue on the side of the Flying Titans. He'll need to resolve that one. Laksina has capitalized on that.
Good for her to score before she proceeds to the back row. Down by 3. First ball, Mendres. Picard to the open. Jewel tips it over. Saved by Faith. Back row push. Chance ball. Here come the attackers. The choice is the middle.
But I mean, it started off with a really great tip coming from Encarnacion, forcing Akari to scramble and give away another chance ball. I mean, better set up that time on the side of the Flying Titans. Picanha with the point.
Former star of Arellano able to step up once more. And it's one thing that we're very happy about nowadays. The fact that we're able to feature more and more NCAA talents in the PVL. To which we'll get to see more NCAA action
Soon.
with Signal soon. Yes, as Ivy Laxina scores from the back row.
Finding that donut hole pretty much open there on the side of the Flying Titans.
So we've seen a lot of changes in pace in terms of our attacking in this game. Hindi puro puwersa mga players natin.
More variety in their attacks, but Akari still playing catch up.
Picard to the open. Jewel, this time with power. Saved by Gretzel, almost a point. Oh, nice dig by Ivy Laxina. Picard onto the middle. One of our longer rallies. This is a chance for Choco Mucho. It's set up by Thang onto the left. And, oh, great coverage by Ponce. The rally continues. Clear out onto the left. Soltones again. Ponce is everywhere. Back row for Mean. And that's inside.
Well, Ponce has to get this 1 point for the Flying Titans. She was all over the court, keeping the rally alive. I mean, take a look at that. Another great eye, great reaction coming from Tang Ponce. And Mendres ready on the back row.
You know, there's something about Tang Ponce that makes her digs really look like highlights.
Oh, yeah.
Hindi ko alam kung sa timing lang ba yun.
I mean, always perfect to the setter. Picard didn't even have to move in that sequence.
Right? Now, Joy Mikagande is serving. This is her first game in the On Tour. Missed out in her previous one. Katie Rai. Back row. We're back with Viray. Going off speed there. It's Nisperos. The rally continues. One more for Kate. And now she scores off the blocker.
And right now, Choco Mucho is cruising in the set.
Just taking care of their advantage. Second technical timeout. Now, because this is the PVL On Tour, we do have a couple of changes for this tournament. This is experimental for the Premier Volleyball League. Ayel.
All players must play by the end of the second set, and they must play a minimum of 3 rallies. And that depends on the decision of the coaches. Libero also can set up in the attacking zone.
We just saw that a while ago.
With Tang Ponce.
So, pwede na po siya mag-set ng overhead. Hindi na po puro bump set. And then we have the Premier Ball, which unfortunately wasn't used in the earlier game. But yes, this is a part of our rules. This would be worth 2 points, but you can't use it to win a set.
But that makes everything so much more exciting.
Oh, yes.
That's a Premier Ball.
Game-changing talaga yan. And that really builds up, you know, the concept of momentum for us. Kailan ba mainit ang players mo? Kailan mo pipiliin na sumugal dun sa Premier Ball na yan? Let's see if it will be used here in set 1. It's 16-12 for Choco Mucho. That's Shenny Tagaon working with the D ball.
Good point there. She has been silent for a while talking about Tagaod.
After scoring the first point in the game for Akari. As now Gretchen Sultones proceeds to the back. Talk about an NCAA star.
Oh, yeah.
Ayan. Yan ang OG.
A legend,
Yes.
for sure, in NCAA.
Here's Kate. Denied. So that time around, it was Jamaica or Jaja Villena with the block point.
Back-to-back points for Akari Chargers after that second technical timeout. They could be ending the set strong. So the Flying Titans has to be careful. They want to protect that lead.
So far, we've seen answers. How about this response once more from Jaja Villena?
Peaking at the right time in the set, talking about the Akari Chargers.
Making Emilio Aguinaldo College very proud. Si Gretzel was
San Sebastian.
San Sebastian.
Yep. Coach
He's
Goyeb
mad.
Days.
Mendres looking for that block touch. She's really convinced about it.
Yeah, even her teammates are adamant, asking the coaches to call for the challenge.
Coach Dante naman, walang pinagkaiba sa kanyang expression. We have seen successful challenges so far. Let's see if the trend will continue for the Flying Titans. As again, they have found answers here and there. But will it last for them? Approaching the last part of the set. Here we go. Touch or none? Meron ba? Sa Pinky? Ang lapit nun! Yes!
I think you can say the way the Pinky moved when the ball passed through the hand. So really
Actually,
good challenge.
Hindi rin naman gagalaw mag-isa ang Pinky basta-basta. Double sub here for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Dinovaldo getting ready to serve. And also in the game is Aisha Huegos, who, by the way, is from Iligan City. Malapit-lapit sa Polomolok. Service error though for one of our former members of Alas Pilipinas.
A little bit cold coming off the bench. Now just a 1-point lead left for Choco Mucho.
Miss Jaja Villena. Gets tricky sometimes kasi may Villegas tayo sa kabila. Ito Villena. Ito na, Risa Sato is back in the PVL as a middle blocker for the Akari Chargers. Great to see her in great shape.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations to her and Enzo Hoson, by the way. She started their family. Here's Ivy Laxina. The bump by Mendres onto a push by Jewel. A chance ball of the ages. Slide action. Risa Sato. What a way to welcome you back.
And again, when it's Risa Sato, it's not just a point she's contributing. It's also that energy, that positive energy, just really contagious on the court.
She is a human form of good vibes in the PVL. And more importantly, it's now a deadlock. Choco Mucho calls for time. So now Akari has finally gotten over the hump. They've been trying to pull off a comeback, but Choco Mucho, well, they found answers here and there. But eventually, the wall has broken down. And the Chargers, they've given us a deadlock.
And it could be a perfect timing putting in Risa Sato on the court right now.
Akari taking their time in that huddle with Coach Tina Salak. Well, this is their chance to get the lead.
Oh yeah, I mean for Risa Sato, it may be her first time back, but she is a veteran middle attacker, middle blocker.
And an established winner
Yep.
in the PVL, obviously with all of those years in Creamline. Ubaldo goes to Mean. There you go, that's a cleaner hit.
And that's going to be an open block also on the cross-court angle for man.
Mendres will check out. At thought I saw Regine Arocha. Let's see if it is her serving. Yes. Another NCAA standout. It is 18-17. 1-2. No ma'am for Camille Cal. It's Jewel. Yun po, yung set na pwede nang gawin ng mga libero.
It used to be an illegal setup.
Yes.
But right now it's very much allowed, and that was a perfect set coming from Tang Ponce and Encarnacion. Has been unstoppable so far.
Ooh, service error. But if I may just go back to the set of Tang Ponce, it really is a big difference.
Yeah.
The bump and the overhead, the fast it can go to the attacker.
Yep, I agree. Tang Ponce is very comfortable playing as a setter.
Yeah. Paisip nga ako, itatry niya rin ba? 19-18. Joel denied. Great block. Was it Risa again? Seems to be.
A good anticipation and good movement on the side of Akari to close down Encarnacion.
Another deadlock. It's a virtual race to 6. And are we gonna see that premier ball anytime soon? Worth 2 points here in the PVL On Tour. Saw that applied in the All-Star game as well in Candon City. Cross court put up by Judith Abil. Sato gives up a free ball. Ubaldo chooses the middle. The rally continues. Cal onto Lisa Sato. It's still saved. And a chance on the other end. It's Ivy. Clean dig by Ponce. Jewel. That's going to be outside. No touch from the blocker.
Yep, too high and too long there for Encarnacion, who has been trying to get that block touch.
And now Akari has the lead with a lot of people chanting Akari inside the Polomolok Gymnasium. Marami rin pala ang kanilang fans.
Good dig again from Sultones.
Ivy blocked. Madi Madayag with a bit of expression after that block point as well.
I mean, if they can't get a point off attacking, might as well get that kill block.
Nah, may onting kembot. Now in the 20s. Oh, service error.
It has been the service errors for the Flying Titans here in the tail end, just disrupting their own momentum. I mean, they had the rhythm, they had the control almost all throughout the set, but right now, the Akari Chargers looking to steal this set away.
21-20. The same happens though for Ivy Laxina.
I mean, pressure is building up. We are in the 20th mark. Both teams just 4 sets away and taking the first set. Again, both teams fighting for their first win in this PVL On Tour.
I just realized, if you use the premier ball and end up having a service error, baka yun ang pinakamasakit.
For sure.
Chenny off the save. How about that from Camille Cal?
Oh yeah, that was a beautiful one-hand set coming from Cal. Almost an overpass. Great core work there, trying to keep the balance and the setup perfect for Chenny Tagaod.
What a point for Akari. They get the lead back, 22-21. Jewel. Fireball alert. We're back to a deadlock.
She's just one resilient attacker. Talking about Encarnacion, she has been slowed down a couple of sequences, but stepping up in a much important point for the Flying Titans.
It looks like our coaches are really playing it conservative. 22 all, no premier ball.
Yep.
Here's Chenny. Blocked! It's Lorraine Pecania.
Blocking working well for the Flying Titans.
We have a timeout for Coach Tina Salak, down by 1.
option siya. Ngayon, pasa tayo, di ba? Pwede yung gawin natin. Ito si Ivy, para at least may direction. Chen!
Ano, dulo ako? Tapos ay
Pwede ka dito.
Pwede, te, pwede.
Play tayo, pwede tayo play room.
Okay.
Okay.
Mas simple kasi kung white na lang si Ivy. Pwede tayo mag-budos. Lab, lab.
Ganda nung discussion doon between two setters for Akari, the coach and the actual setter.
Yep, I mean, very collaborative there. Everyone was heard on the timeout. Let's see if they'll be able to execute.
23-22, Choco Mucho on top. That's a shank pass. And here's Gretzel. Oh! Push comes to shove. Who do you go to?
Gretzel Sultanes, we mentioned this in the start of the set. In the tail end, the veteran will definitely deliver the points. Take a look at that.
Malayo ang pinanggalingan nun. Mula sa likod.
Yeah, out of system play, but still a point for Sultanes.
Faith Nisperos looking for that 24th point for Akari. The same for Kate Viray. How about that save by Judith Abil? And this is a free ball. Oh! Miscue! Nobody picked it up for Choco Mucho.
And that's painful for the Flying Titans. Could have been an opportunity to set up well, but they let that one go.
Akari with Set Domingo hyping up the crowd. They have set point. Timeout Choco Mucho.
Ready lang tayo, ready. Ready lang tayo, okay? May lahat, diskarte tayo ginagawa lang. Kaya mo yan, ha? Okay, one pass.
Choco Mucho!
After playing catch-up for almost the entire set, Akari now finds themselves at set point due to this critical error
Yeah,
by Choco Mucho.
no one committing on that first ball.
Now Akari will look to capitalize. Faith Nisperos in front as an attacking option. We also have Gretzel Sultanes in the mix. Nasa likod si Ivy Laksina. Vicar going to the open.
Good dig.
That's by Ivy. And here's Faith. No point. Viray.
Another good dig from Laksina.
Back row hit. The rally continues. Ponce back to Kate. Laksina just picking it up here and there, but that was a gift from Mean Mendez.
Easy outing that time for the Flying Titans, but you have to commend the effort and the hustle on the side of the Akari Chargers.
Some fans even asking for a challenge. It's that intense in set number 1.
But again, we have to mention Tang Ponce, very comfortable playing as a setter.
That's right.
Taking on the second balls and setting up the attackers.
So yes, we do have a challenge. Wonder what challenge it is though. Again, it might have been at the middle of the play. Ito na,
Reaching beyond the net. Okay.
This is the perfect angle for it. Malinis.
Yep, very clean.
Well, could have been just a timeout for Akari. We have an extension here in set number 1. This would be the second extended set, respectively, for Akari and Choco Mucho in the PVL On Tour. Here's the Rain Pecaña to break the tie. First ball by Jin Soreño. The cross by Sultanes was picked up. That's tight. Oh, the push! Oh, Gretchen Sultanes.
Giving away a chance ball straight to the hands of Sultanes. That's not the best option there. Again, that moves for Sultanes.
Grabe, nakakaasar yung mga ganun push, no? But man, was that a smart play. Now, Gretchen will be serving for the set. Vicar to the open. It's Mayan. Blocked. Coverage by Alina. Now to Kate. Put up by Abil. Join me to the open. No point for Ivy. And here's the counter from Mendres. Nope! It went overboard and an easy return for Faithless Peros.
Oh, what a run there for the Akari Chargers. But Choco Mucho may have something to say.
Net fault. That's what they're looking for.
It was an overset on the side of the Flying Titans. A gift to the Akari Chargers.
Quite unfortunate for you to lose that way. If you're Choco Mucho, the last 2 points. Tumama! It is a net touch. Good eye.
Very clear.
So we're not yet done.
Choco Mucho still alive in the set.
How about Polomolok just loving this? Sulitin nyo nga naman ang inyong panonood. Yan yung mga for sure hindi magre-reklamo kung umabot ng 5 sets to. And we haven't even reached 5 sets in the PVL On Tour yet. As Choco Mucho mixes things up, we have Huegos and Ubaldo returning to play.
Coach Dante wants a complete front row.
3 attackers in front for Tin Ubaldo. Can they maximize? But remember, she has to be wary about her serve first. She did give us a service error the previous time that she entered. This could be a rotation thing here.
Yeah. Just clarifying things on the technical table. For Choco Mucho, they don't want to make a mistake.
Oh, giveaway mo pang set point. Wag naman. And that's the beauty in volleyball. You can ask. And it will not be used against you.
I think they're not gonna allow the substitution.
Okay. Yep. Bikar and Viray are back in.
The yellow card given, I believe, to the Flying Titans.
So here we go at 25 all. Laksina. Inside! That met the line.
I mean, this is why Coach Dante wanted that double sub, wanted a little bit height there on the net against Ivy Laksina. With Vicar in the front row, not enough length there.
Always target the smaller blocker. That is the golden rule. But this Dapple in the PVL On Tour for the first time. Serving for the set at a crucial moment. Attacking the open, dug up. It's Ivy to end it all. Not yet. Vicar back onto the open, and that was wide for Mean Mendres.
It's gonna sail out, but Choco Mucho not yet done calling for all these challenges. But they've been successful so far.
That's right.
They'll try their luck again. Let's see.
Quite a set number 1 for us, huh? What a treat.
Yeah.
And once again, a big shout out to everybody watching outside the gym in Polomolok City. Block touch looks to be clean, yes.
No block touch there.
It's going to be unsuccessful, and set number 1 will belong to the Akari Chargers.
What a run there for the Akari Chargers, especially in the tail end of the first set.
Just had to sneak up from behind. 27-25 in set number 1. So this is the scene outside of the Polomolok Gymnasium. This is the Polomolok Municipal Hall Complex. Parang fiesta because they're watching our PVL On Tour coverage with kids running around. Once again, a big shout out to everybody joining us. Let me say this properly. Maayong gabi at daghang salamat po sa inyo. We are very happy to be bringing the action all the way down south in South Cotabato.
And that's just a nice way to bring the community together because they can't definitely hold everyone inside the venue.
That's right. As you can see, guys, it's jam-packed and at least naibalik ng players sa kanila ang kanilang pagpunta. 27-25. What a set number 1 for us.
41 minutes.
I know.
To close the first set. The great effort, great hustle coming from both teams. But for the Flying Titans, they held the momentum early on the set. But against Akari, you really can't let your guard down because when they saw a window of opportunity, they really embraced that. Started also when Risa Sato was put in. Good energy, good points coming from Sato, and that's where all the rhythm started for the Akari Chargers. We have to mention the veteran Gretzel Soltones with some important points, some crucial points to get them the lead and to get them into set points. But until the end, Choco Mucho still fought for every point, but it was just unfortunate that most of their errors came into the tail end of the first set.
Quite a number of rallies in set number 1, much to our delight. And now we present to you our statistics.
I mean, very close. Take a look at that. Only 3 more attack points for the Akari Chargers. They have 15 against the 12 of Choco Mucho. But Choco Mucho, they really had great blocks. 6 kill blocks for them against the 4 of the Akari Chargers. No aces for Choco Mucho. Most of their errors also coming on the service line, but both teams with the same number of errors. It just really boiled down to clean execution in the end of the first set.
I do want to go back to the blocking story because most of the blocks, if not all, for Choco Mucho happened at the start of the set. Maddie Madayag really owned the net for the Flying Titans. But then, at the end, it was Ivy Laxina and the rest of these Chargers getting the better. As you saw with the difference in attack points, Akari just looked really good by the tail end. Both teams are looking for their first win in the PVL On Tour. This is only the second game for the Chargers, while it is already the third for Choco Mucho. Welcome everybody to set number 2 with the action coming to you live from the Polomolok Gym in South Cotabato. This is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Ayel Estraniero and Jana Ejido is our courtside reporter. That one going low for Mayan Mendres.
They're rushing on that attack. Straight to the net that time. First point in the second set will go to the Akari Chargers. They are hoping they're able to continue the momentum here.
Ayaw mo namang maghahabol ka muli
Yep.
against Choco Mucho. Tough back set there. The push will not work for the Flying Titans. That's Risa Sato with a pancake. Great defense again by Thang Ponce. Cal goes to the pipe. Another rally. Ubaldo to the open. Still good. Free ball. That's a sky ball practically. Ubaldo, slide. Blocked. Mean. No, nice rally. This could be the longest today.
Yep.
Back row, push. Saved by Abel. One-handed set, one-handed hit, one-handed return. It's Ivy. The cross, Ponce right there for it. Mendres running hit. That's inside. What a rally for Choco Mucho.
And that rally shows how much this game means for them. Again, both teams just giving it their all, both in defense and offense. But Tang Ponce, again, good reads, good reaction, but smart angle there for Mendres to end the sequence.
Almost an ace there for Choco Mucho. The players still gassed up. Looks like they're good to go. Well, that's going to help. Caitlin Biray ending things rather quickly.
And it's rare that you catch Soltones flat-footed on the back row.
Parang libero na rin yan eh. Kasi nga, libero din yan in the previous game.
Right.
Oh, that goes wide. Choco Mucho now piling up the points.
Some errors coming from Akari Chargers. Starting the way we started in the first set.
Oh, that's a shank pass of the ages.
Yeah.
And a tough chase for Camille Cal.
No one also helping out Cal. That was just a tough chase for her.
So it's a 4-0 run now for Mayan Mendrez and Choco Mucho. Gotta give it up for her serving as well. It's Tagaod dropping at the corner of Zone 1.
Zone 1 continues to be a weak spot on the side of the Flying Titans. Very much open there for Jenny Tagaod. I mean, good decision to go for that shot.
At least that gives Akari their side out.
Yeah.
2-4. Baldo had to chase that one. The push by Viray. Played it short. Back row hit, leading up to a free ball.
Upset.
Ponce all over. And it's Dino Baldo as the attacker.
And we know her even from her UAP days. She is an offensive-minded setter. She is an option in terms of attacking too. Great presence of mind on the side of Tang Ponce to give that second ball straight to Ubaldo, who was very much open.
Oh, service error just given to us. Giving Akari their third point here in set number 2. And it's Risa Sato making her turn at the service line. Nice pass. Kombinasyon. At gagana para kay Jewel Encarnacion. Did it actually work out well for them?
It did not. I mean, off-timed approach did not connect well with Ubaldo, but turned out to be better that time.
Awkward yung talon eh, na
Yep.
may sipa bigla. 6-3. Gretel, yes.
That one was a perfect combination play and
Sabi-
execution.
Sabi ni Gretel, ganito kasi yan.
But Akari still down by 2 points.
No lead has been safe though in this game.
Yep.
Although wala pa namang lumalayo ng todo. That's an ace! The second in this game for Chenny Tagaod.
Man, you can just expect some aces here from Chenny Tagaod. Again, another powerful serve.
And more importantly, we have a deadlock just like that. Nice serve once more. And that's going to be a point for Jewel Encarnacion.
Off the block for Encarnacion. Great exchanges so far from both teams. Just keeping this one very close.
Jewel serves 6-7. Gretel.
Great dig from Ponce.
I think at this point, may 10 digs na yan. Siguro naman, no? Coverage for Akari will not be enough.
Miscue also on the side of Akari Chargers.
And that will lead us to the first technical timeout of set number 2.
The Choco Mucho Flying Titans with the lead against the Akari Chargers here in the second set right here in Polomolok, with the teams already spent a couple of days here in Polomolok. Achik Cuegos of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans gladly shared with me how the activities of the team have been turning out. Her highlight was trying out all the sweet fruits, proving Polomolok to be the pineapple capital of South Cotabato. She also praised the incredible hospitality of the Polomoloqueños, telling me how thoughtful they are. When Choco Mucho went out to eat, the place was intentionally decorated in purple. Besides these side quests, Achik shares her growth as one of Choco Mucho's 2025 rookies, remembering her start in PVL On Tour just last year. This time, she tells me she has grown so much since, grown closer with her ates and of course in experience. With Choco Mucho narrowly faltering in the opening set, let's see how set 2 goes for them with this 3-point advantage. Megs and Ayel.
That's a thoughtful report. A for effort para dun sa restaurant na nag-welcome sa Choco Mucho. Ito yung sinasabi natin na you get to experience different cultures in the country, different personalities as well. As now, it's gonna be a point for Choco Mucho. Nobody got the next touch for Akari.
And that's not the first time that happened in this set. Talking about that miscue on who will get the second ball for the Akari Chargers. I mean, two players attempting but letting go at the same time.
Nagkatinginan. Unfortunately, the next one was a service error by Jewel Encarnacion. It's 8-10, right by how it was in set number 1. It was a late surge by the Akari Chargers that allowed them to take over versus Choco Mucho. Now we have Tiamzon serving. Did not see action in set 1.
Yeah.
But then again, everybody has to play.
Yep.
So, eto na sila. That's down the line onto zone 1 for Mean Mendres.
A faster conversion that time on the side of the Flying Titans. Protecting the lead.
It's also very important for Mean to step up, especially without Isa Molde and Des Cheng in this game. Here's Kate Viray. Blocked. That was clean.
Yep. Yeah, she has been slowed down in this match. I mean, if there's one player Akari wants to slow down in terms of scoring, that's going to be Caitlin Viray. They got their eyes on her today.
As we broke down in the pregame, she had 28 total points in her first 2 games, tied with Myla Pablo as the top scorers in the PVL On Tour. Myla and the rest of next leg won earlier today in straight sets versus the Galleries Tower High Risers. Slide action. Medyo malayo yun para kay Risa Sato. And here's Caitlin Viray. Denied again! And this time it's Daps Dapol.
And Akari did their assignment against Caitlin Viray. They know all her tendencies so far, marking the right angle. I mean, one blocker, so many angles to choose for Caitlin Viray, but Daps Dapol was there to close her down.
And this is where you really get tested as a star or as a potential star. How will you adjust against the adjustments towards you? Dapol denied. Great coverage by Tiamzon. Back row for Chenny. Dug back onto the side of Akari. Cal chooses the slide. A better delivery this time for Risa Sato.
Exactly, a better set this time straight to Sato. Connecting with Cal on that slide attack. And right now, you can just sense Akari Chargers building some good momentum here.
Now, we did say it was better, but I know it can still be better. May mas mailalapit pa yan para kay Risa Sato, as now we have a timeout. It is 11-9.
Pag nakita mo, drop mo naman. Hindi pwedeng palo ng palo. Okay, lagay ito, nakadalawang ano ka na, ha? Okay? Paso ulit. Unahin sa pasa, ha? Yung break point natin, maayos, ha? Maayos, ha? Kailangan lang side out natin. Okay? Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go!
With the action coming to you live from Polomolok, South Cotabato. Just heard the word side out once again from Coach Dante Alinsunurin. Back in the day, it had a different meaning. Because before, you had to be serving in order to score a point. So mas importante
Can
po
you
yung,
just imagine how long the games
Oo.
were?
Kanina nga, umabot tayo 41 minutes ng bago na yung rules natin. So nowadays, it's just used as a term for just get the serve again.
Get the point.
No! No more touch. Malapit na sa net yun para kay Jen Villegas.
I mean, Coach Dante calling that timeout despite the 2-point lead because he just sensed that the Akari Chargers can close down the gap right now, just down by a point.
Villena for Akari serves. Target was Jewel. It's Mendrez. Oh! Natamaan pa ba ni Jaja yun? Parang wala na. Choco Mucho will let it go. And we have a deadlock. 11 all. Make a wish, everybody. Nice pass. Mendrez off the blocker.
Much needed on the side of the Flying Titans.
That's her specialty after all.
All power too on that attack. Forcing to get through the hands of Cal.
Just saw the double sub for Choco Mucho. Ivy Perez now makes her first appearance in this game, which reminds us na marami na pong setter ang Choco Mucho.
3 available setters right now on the lineup for this match for the Flying Titans.
So it's Bicar, Ubaldo, Perez, and Dina Wong is not suited up. So 4 sa kanila ang setter. Panlima si Tang Ponce. Ball out though from Davs Dapol.
Yep. Unfortunate error there on the side of the Akari Chargers, giving a free point for Choco Mucho.
13-11. Back-to-back responses from the Flying Titans. And the rule is each player must play for at least 3 rallies. That's gonna drop for Daps Dapol.
And I mean, there was a good rebound there on the side of the Flying Titans. But no first touch on the side of Choco Mucho. Take a look at that.
Paatras kasi si Mayan eh. Ready na umatake. Here she is. Bawi.
Bounce back point. And that's what you want from a player who committed an error beforehand.
Minsan ba, kung ikaw yung setter, bubulungan mo yun? Yung player na yun na kaka-error ka? Na o sa'yo itong next ha?
Yep. I mean,
Nangyayari talaga yun.
you want to keep the confidence high of your attackers as a setter. So that really happens.
14-12. Low set to Risa Sato. From the right pin. Wow, the power on that play by Aisha Huegos.
Staying aggressive in offense, talking about Choco Mucho.
15-12. Regina Rocha back to it. The bump set by Cal onto Tagaod. Ivy saves it. Set up onto the right. Put over and saved by Abil. Oh, great denial. Choco Mucho's blocking, coming alive once more.
And this is a good rotation, a good mix of players too on the side of the Flying Titans with Perez and Huegos on the court. Some rhythm on the side of the Flying Titans, but you have a challenge coming from the Akari Chargers.
And there has been no shortage of challenges in this game.
Every point matters for both teams. Netball challenge for Akari.
It also means that our coaches have been right most of the time. The fact that they have been able to continuously challenge.
Oh,
Ayun! There's the net touch.
yes, another successful challenge for Coach T.
So with that point for the Akari Chargers, we have Daps Dapol now at the service line. It is 13 serving 15 in set number 2.
Oh, good
That's an
serve.
ace.
Good serve coming from Daps Dapol.
Kung nahabol pa ni Tang Ponce yun, iba na talaga siya.
I mean, never say die. It's a mindset of Tang Ponce. We saw her chase. Even if it was impossible for her to get that touch.
Kala nyo, yung mga board na yan ay pipigil ng mga player. Meron kami mga player nakitang tumalon na over those boards. As it is, another ace.
Here comes Akari Chargers yet again. A courtesy of back-to-back aces for Daps Dapol.
And how about that trajectory of the ball? Beautiful to see from Dapol. 15 all. Off speed. Nice slide by Tiamzon to save it. Ponce chasing that ball. Jewel sends it through. Oh! Still good. Ivy onto the opposite. Great block. Risa Sato. She can't believe it. And Akari will lead us to the second technical timeout. We are back with the 2026 Premier Volleyball League on tour. The action coming to you live from the Polomolok Gymnasium. All the way down south in South Cotabato. Malapit po yan sa tahanan ni Manny Pacquiao sa Jensen. Ganun po kalayo ang ating aksyon. But as you can see, the crowd has been pumped up. We also have people watching from the plaza outside. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. Daghang salamat sa inyong panonood and hopefully you will continue to enjoy your PVL action as close as the game has been between Akari and Choco Mucho. This is Mig Gomez, by the way, alongside Ayel Estrañero and Jana Ejido. Sorry, Ayel.
It has been unpredictable so far. But I mean, Akari, they have been strong in the end game.
The good thing is they've caught up faster now in set 2. Oh!
And as we say that, service error there on the side of Ivy Laxina.
And that was really short. I actually saw a service like that in the previous game, Next Led versus Galleries Tower. Isip ko ngayon, nasa air conditioning kaya yan. No, it happens from time to time as Gretzel Saltones gets one back.
2 blockers doesn't matter for Gretzel Saltones, who pounds away that point.
Ikaw si Gretzel, paabutin mo pa ba ng 20 points bago ka umascore? Ngayon na. 17-16, Risa Sato. Her first appearance back in the PVL, looking good. That's short.
Yep.
Miss hit.
Encarnacion trying to adjust that time, trying to go cross court, but all angles closed already for her. Now it's Akari with a 2-point lead.
Back with Risa. Playing it short. Again, it's really short.
I think the game plan is to serve short, but they are unable to execute well.
Tumama ba sa ulo ng kakampi niya? I didn't see much of a reaction from a teammate, so didn't seem to be that bad. It's 17-18. Tino Baldo taking on her former coach, by the way, Tina Salak. Some FEU pride in Polomolok. No scramble. Catch and throw. It's gonna be against Akari. Again, we have to get used to that new rendition of the catch and throw violation. They're really strict about it.
Yep.
18 all. Jenny. Lock touch. Wala. Malinis yun.
That's gonna sail out for Tagaod. 3 points given away here for the Flying Titans.
It's a 3-0 run for Tinobaldo and company. Nice pass. Gretzel. Blocked. Different attacker, that's tight. Tagaod able to maximize it. Oh no! Apparently it hit the antenna.
We have a challenge from Akari for block touch.
But we have a challenge here. Block touch challenge on the side of the Akari Chargers. Tagaod seems so sure.
I mean, she was intentional about it.
Yep.
That was the plan all along.
Yeah, seeing that loose block on the side of the Flying Titans. She was smart to capitalize on that. Talking about Tagaod.
Let's see. Malayo sa antenna. It's just a matter of a touch or none.
Oh,
Yes, there was.
definitely.
Challenge is successful.
Akari was successful. One goal for the Chargers.
Said Domingo really enjoying the action from the side. Kasama niya si Eli Soyud, who was the previous top scorer of Akari with 16 versus Zeus Coffee. You also have, I believe that was Ann Monares, who I saw with them. On the other end, pag makita ninyo yung ibang players ng Choco Mucho, halos makakabuo ka na ng first 6 dun sa tindi ng star power. Who unfortunately are not playing today.
That's clearly reaching beyond on the side of Jai Atienza. Apologizing to the coaches because now Akari takes back the lead.
We're changing leads now. The latter part of set 2. Joining Agande serves. Baldo back sets. Kate down the line. Put up by Abil. And here's Gretzel. Points it right there for it. To the middle. No point. Abil as the setter. And it's a point for Faith Nisperos.
That's a perfect set to Faith Nisperos. The cleanest attack so far coming from Nisperos.
More importantly, it's a 2-point lead for Akari. 21-19 off of this legal set by the libero Judith Abil to Faith Nisperos.
Okay, spacing tayo, spacing ha. Okay, nagkaintindihan. Pasa lang muna tayo, ha? Let's go, let's go.
Choco Mucho down by 2 points. They also lost in set number 1, by the way. It's comeback time for Tinobaldo and company if they want to pull off their first victory in the PVL On Tour. They lost versus Zeus Coffee in straight sets and versus PLDT in 4 sets. Jewel outside.
Too risky of an angle there for Jewel Encarnacion, forcing her to commit that error. Now Akari just 3 points away in taking set number 2.
A test of character for Choco Mucho. How will you respond with your backs against the wall? Caitlin Viray wanting a block touch. The referee won't give it to her though.
I mean, you also have to mention the good blocking patterns on the side of Akari.
A department which they lost in set number 1 was, I think, 6-4 in favor of Choco Mucho.
They're not getting all the kill blocks, talking about Akari, but they're making the attackers uncomfortable on the side of the Flying Titans. But this time, a challenge called on the side of the Flying Titans. Block touch challenge.
This is a very crucial point in set number 2, with Akari closing into a 2-love set advantage. Ooh, that was clean.
Too much angle there on that attack from Viray, wanting to avoid the hands of the blockers.
Akari looking really good. 23-19 at ice the server. But Coach Tina says, calm down. We do have a 3-point lead.
They just need a side out of the serve of Jewel Encarnacion. Good pass.
Combination. And that's because of the reception.
Akari looking more cohesive in the set.
With that side out, they have 4 set points with Gretzel Soltones.
Abel will be credited with that perfect pass.
Very happy for Judith, who has found a role for herself as a libero. Another service error though, this time from Gretzel. 21-24. No more mistakes moving forward if you're Choco Mucho. Madi Madayag returns. We'll have to see at least 3 straight services from that woman, Jaila Atienza. Nope. We have a timeout, so let's have some time first before that serve.
Kailangan lang natin muna pumasa.
Tiwala din.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ayel, ilang beses mo narinig yun mula kay Coach Tina. Middle magsa-serve.
I mean, she had to repeat it again and again to emphasize it so that they remember that they have a big opportunity to score on a certain zone, but they need to pass well first.
So here's Jaila Atienza, who will be tested. Her service going inside and to the quick, no point. Here's Choco Mucho with Kate Viray. Oh! Miss Doug!
Yep. Espero swinging her arms there. Unstable to take that dig. Let's take a second look on that. She was on the right position. Unfortunately, could not be stable enough.
24-22 Akari. Combination not working out for them. Chance on the other end. Viray. Block. Nope. It's a point off the blocker for Caitlin Viray.
Now pressure is on the side of the Akari Chargers. You can also sense some panic on their side with the miscues.
How about Jaila Atienza proving everybody wrong? 24-23. Gretzel first ball. They send it to Faith. Here come the Flying Titans. Same woman. This is a free ball. Ubaldo. Different attacker. It's Mendrez. Ivy. The rally continues. Ubaldo back onto Viray. Going off the block. And we have another extension.
And pass sequences, it already looked like an Akari set even after that timeout, but we have to commend the consistency of Jai Atienza on the service line and the resilience of the attackers in the front row.
It's a 3-0 run by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. No! But at least they got into a deuce. That bought them room, at least for one mistake.
I mean, for Akari, they just need to serve well. I'm sure they're hoping to get an ace, but for Choco Mucho, they have the first opportunity for that attack.
It's another middle blocker serving. This time it's Jaja Villena. Safely in. Viray once more. Put up by Nisperos. Cagande back sets. Ivy couldn't end it. Ponce. On to Kate. Soltones right there for it. Naksina to try to end it. No! That's basically a free ball. Ubaldo to the quick. And it's Madi Madayag who will give us another deadlock.
Another extended set here. What a time for a middle activation on the side of the Flying Titans. Obaldo perfectly connecting with Madi Madayag.
A golden opportunity here for Choco Mucho. Can they get the set point? Here's Faith. Cross! That was a good one. What a sharp cross.
Oh, yeah. Sharpest cross-court angle so far for Nesperos.
And another set point for Akari.
And that was a strong rotation on the side of Akari. I mean, Nesperos, Laksina, and Sato up in the front row.
And then at the back, your last option is Gretzel Soltones, as now they have a double sub. Starters back in, set point Akari. Madi Madayag, what a save by Abil. And here's Laksina. That is inside.
Cross-court angles working for Akari to end the second set.
What a beautiful hit by Ivy Laksina. It's Faith Nesperos and Ivy Laksina. You just talked about their front row.
Oh, yeah.
And there they were performing in the clutch. This is our GAC game-changing play brought to you by GAC.
Well-placed attack for Laksina.
Our score in set number 2, much like set number 1, 27-25. This game has been nothing short of magical. 27-25 times 2. It's been that good for Polomolok City South, Cotabato, all the way down south in Mindanao for our Premier Volleyball League on tour. This follows our trips to Ilagan, Ilocos, check that, Ilagan, Isabela, Batangas City, and Vigan City, Ilocos Sur. And next week, we'll be back up north, by the way. So stay tuned for that, the city of Santiago. But now, we present to you some highlights in set number 2. Choco Mucho and Akari.
Yeah, same scoreline, 27-25. Just a faster set this time. I mean, started the same way. Choco Mucho able to step on the gas right away, able to deliver the points. But in the middle of the set, the Akari Chargers was able to get that deadlock, and it was a seesaw battle from that until the end. But Akari did look like they had a good hold on that set point, but Choco Mucho making a run that scared Akari, but Akari with great attacks in the tail and cross-court angle, both coming from Nesperos and Laxina, but Choco Mucho having more attack points, but this time they did not register as much kill blocks. 6 kill blocks for Choco Mucho in the first set, only 1 for them in the second set. Meanwhile, Akari was able to maintain that number in the blocking department. They have 4, and they were able to improve their aces as well. Daps Dapol had that back-to-back aces earlier. 2 of the 3 aces coming from Dapol, and both teams committing more errors in the set.
By the way, that number for both teams, it's increasing. The errors, it's quite a concern. You don't want that happening. In your previous games, you averaged, 6 errors per set. So let's see if they can play it cleaner in Polomolok moving forward. Akari, obviously enjoying it. When we started the game, we were hearing the Choco Mucho fans loud and proud. But eventually, Akari was able to rile up their own fans in Polomolok.
They look loose right now, just enjoying. They can afford that, definitely.
Yeah.
With 2 sets up to none. Meanwhile, the pressure is definitely on the side of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, because the way they have been starting the sets has been solid. It's just a matter of closing it out and having a strong end game, something that Akari has in the past 2 sets.
Well, good for Choco Mucho. They gave us great flashes towards the end of set 2. They were down, 3-4 points. Jaila Atienza started serving. Then they were able to at least bring us to a deuce. But now, we're back to square one. Both teams looking to win this set number 3. If Akari does so, then it will be their first win in the PVL On Tour, while Choco Mucho wants an extension. They've only won 1 set in the entire tournament. That was against PLDT in their previous game. Again, we thank you for joining us. This is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Ayel Estranero and Jana Ejido. Jana has done a splendid job all the way in Polomolok. Back row attack for Mean Mendres going wide. First point to Akari.
The way you want to start things off for the Flying Titans.
And here's Cal at the service line. Almost. Oh yes, she did. Tumapak sa linya. That's a foot fault. Service line fault. Minsan lang mangyari yan. But it does happen.
But things coach just doesn't want to see for sure.
I mean, that could be the only thing worse than a service error.
Yeah.
Oh, 1-2.
That's beautiful coming from Tin Ubaldo.
And a bit of shimmy from Tin Ubaldo herself.
Just reminding everyone that she can attack and she can score.
Oh, I wanted to see the reaction of Coach Tina Salak.
Very sneaky that time.
And I love the celebration as well. Choco Mucho 2-1. Risa Sato smackdown action.
You just can't wait for Sato to get her confidence and connection back. I mean, really quick attacks, literally coming from Risa Sato.
That's the type of set that she wants. 2-all. Well, we gotta give leeway as well to the setters of Akari. It's only Risa's first game back. A rare D-ball hit, and it's a fireball for Kate Viray.
Impossible for that second touch on the side of the Akari Chargers.
3-2. Here's Tin Ubaldo, the part of the rotation in which Choco Mucho wants to maximize. Almost a point for Tagaod.
Chance ball to Akari.
Not a time. Cal chooses Chenny again. Good dig by Ubaldo. And here's Kate. Ooh! Nobody got it.
I mean, they were waiting for a power hit from Caitlin Veray. So they were caught flat-footed there. Take a look at that. Great decision for Veray to go for that off-speed attack.
Oh, kanina dapat yon. Nasa
All of them.
gitna eh. Oo.
All of them.
4-2. Oh, how about the delay in the set, but still read by the blocker. That's, I think, Tiamzon.
I mean, every time Viray goes for a power attack when that set is near the net, there is a blocker waiting to close down Caitlin Viray.
Tawag po dyan, film session,
Ayap.
scouting session, paying off. Kate, ayun naman ang kanyang response.
She has been scoring on the smart attacks, really, the off-speed, the power tips, the tips behind the blockers, and the carry. That's just something that they need to pay attention to.
Yeah, actually, this situation of Kate Viray reminds me of Aiza Pontillas, who played earlier today. And Aiza, even though she faced good net defense as well by Nick's lid, she was able to score here and there off the blockers. If Kate masters that, much like Nang Aiza, then it could be a really good thing for Choco Mucho.
Because they will need the scoring of Caitlin Viray. But Akari loading up on all the wing attackers.
Consistently 4 blocks a set for the Chargers. That's going to be an attack point for Kate on the combination.
And that could be an option also on the side of Choco Mucho, going for combination plays, because keeping Viray on the right pin alone is not working for them anymore, but putting her right in the middle allowed her to score that point.
Oh, service was flat. You can see it with the way Pecanya folded her body upon serving the ball. May awkwardness eh. Minsan nga sa toss may kita mo rin may awkwardness.
The toss is the most crucial part of the service for sure. You have to be accurate.
Well, it seemed to have happened there. Certainly got the attention of Tiamzon. Here come the Chargers. D-ball. That's in.
Yep.
Ooh, Tagaod falling awkwardly. Pero nakangiti naman yung teammates niya. So it doesn't seem to be the worst thing. Let's hope though that Chenny's really okay.
Oh, she has been lethal in terms of attacking.
Sige. Umaura pa si Judith. Oh yeah. So a bit of a limp here for Chenny Tagaod. The good thing is they have Faith Nesperos replacing her. I was about to say, it is a rare D-ball. Pag men's kasi ang daming D-ball eh, di ba? Yung, yun po yung back row right attack basically. Usually to the opposite spiker. As Maddie Madayag scores one for Choco Mucho.
Maddie Madayag with big points earlier in the tail end of set number 2. They will need more of that middle activation.
6-7. Here's Kate Viray.
Good stretch.
It is an ace. Thank you to the net. If you're Caitlin Viray, Choco Mucho leads us to the first technical timeout in set 3.
You're still watching the PVL On Tour as we make our stop here in the pineapple capital of South Cotabato, Polomolok, with the many players who've been waiting for a Mindanao stop here in PVL On Tour. No one has been more excited and has been wanting this than Tiamzon. She's a native of Coronadal, which is just adjacent to Polomolok. Upon hearing that Akari could be having a game here in Polomolok, Tin has prayed for this moment. And so she considers this wish granted, especially with family and relatives watching today. It's their first time doing so in Mindanao. PVL On Tour is also special for Tin. Remembering how she was just coming back to play volleyball last year, On Tour felt pressuring for her in 2025. Now, she gets to enjoy it while embracing a new challenge, which is adjusting to a new system. Having joined Akari in the off-season, Tin is learning to love the pink, telling me she's still getting to know the system, and doing it on tour sounds like a good idea. Migs and Ayel.
Right? It's like the anniversary of Tin Tiamzon's return to Philippine volleyball. Remember last year we were talking about her with Signal?
Yep. And what a time for her to play in front of family.
That's right. Sabi nga ni Jana, adjacent lang po ang Coronadal sa Polomolok. I do want to say though, the fans have been great to the point na nakita nyo naman si Jana kanina, pinalibutan ng fans, no? Mas maingay pa yung iba kumpara sa courtside reporter natin. But the funny thing was, a lot of them were holding
Choco
Choco Mucho signs, and yet they were chanting Akari.
I'm sure they're cheering for both teams, just enjoying.
That's one way to go at it as a fan of the PVL. Man, Mendres slams that ball home. And a good response as Choco Mucho regains the lead at 9-8.
Beating the blockers that time. Talking about that attack of Mendres.
Here she is at the back. Laksina as the target. Ivy to attack. Dropped it. Fonsev with a bump. Jewel with a cross. Abil, dig. Pipe. Nice dig on the other end by Mayan. It's Jewel. Oh, 1-on-1. Kyle got it. Maddie. No ma'am. Open. Ivy cross. Tang Ponce still at it. Encarnacion. Great defense by Abil. Back row attack.
Another long rally.
The reach by Maddie Madayag will end it all.
And you love how Maddie Madayag changed the pace of that rally. It has been power attacks and suddenly going for the tip. Changing the tempo there. No attempt coming from Akari.
10-8. Service ace. Mayan targeting the same girl, Ivy Laksina. A 3-point advantage. That's relatively big, by the way, in this game.
Oh,
And a denial by Jewel Encarnacion on the slide. Akari calls for time, down by 4 here in set 3.
yes, coach.
Ilang block na naman na nandito si Ivy. Reminder lang, pag si Ivy, kailangan niya maka-option.
Okay.
Kung gusto mo siya dito sa gitna, huwag mo itapat kay Maddie. Hindi nagalaw si Maddie.
Okay, coach.
So yun lang, didiskarte ka. Pag galawin mo si Maddie, paano? Pwede. Kaya lang kasi, naka-standby na siya. Nag-aabang lang talaga. Dalawa spikers tayo. Hindi na tayo pwede magpalit dalawa. Nagamitan natin. So kailangan nang gumawa. Creative tayo dyan sa play natin.
Okay.
Pwede dito si Faye. First attack, pwede dito si Faye.
Yes, marami mapatak sa may attack line ha. Ready tayo doon. Base lang lagi. Small ball.
That is the impact of Maddie Madayag. Basically, they game plan for her blocking.
Yep.
In that huddle, madipensa nga naman talaga, di ba? Yan ang tema para sa kanya sa larong ito.
And Coach T urging Kyle to be creative also in terms of playmaking.
Especially with only 2 attackers available in front.
Can't be too predictable.
Oh, service error. This has been quite a theme as well. Servers getting iced with the timeouts.
That's a free point for Akari.
And now they have 3 attackers in front. Kanina, nag-foot fault yan. Cal now. with a clean serve, but Maddie Madayag gets a point back.
They still could not figure out Maddie Madayag, who has been putting some variety in her attacks.
Maddie Madayag, a lot of us missed her as well. She was gone for quite a while, of course, playing overseas and with the Las Filipinas. Oh! Alina lost her balance for quite a while, but it's still a point for Jewel.
Now Choco Mucho, they're on the lead, trying to build a bigger lead this time. They are desperate to win a set in this match. Open block also there on the cross-court angle for Encarnacion.
And that's off of the delay from Alina Bicar. Great recovery. Now a 5-point lead, a rare 5-point lead in this game. Make it 6.
In the middles has been key factors here in this set for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Maddie Madayag and Pecania teaming up to get the points in.
15-9, the largest lead in the game. Choco Mucho, now, can you hold on to this? We've seen comebacks from Akari in sets 1 and 2. Service error. You know, those service errors have basically been lifelines for the Chargers.
Yep. Still a 5-point lead here for Choco Mucho. Akari will need to make a run.
It's Jewel. Bit far from the net. There was a check.
And I mean, Ponce shouldn't be a target on the service line.
16-10. Choco Mucho up by 6. Technical timeout.
Entering the game for Choco Mucho, number 24, Kate Akari, and number 12, Taylor Aldo.
Jewel Encarnacion and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Really looking good here in set number 3. They have built their biggest lead in the match. They're trying to hold on to it. 16-10. Ooh. Whistle blown. There you go. Catch and throw against Lorraine Pecania.
No arguments there. Pecania apologizing right away.
Really can't stay in your hand. The ball, just for a second, has to be really fast. Back row. Ponce set up to Kate. And that's a block point. Here come the Chargers.
You've got to admire the commitment of Akari in closing down Caitlin Veray in this match. Again, 2 blockers closing all angles against Veray.
Layo rin ang pinanggalingan nun ni Jaja Villena.
Pasa naman tayo. Magaling first ball. Balikan. Okay, let's go.
Alaga is the word for these Flying Titans. 16-12. Don't want to surrender some more momentum for the Chargers. See the people at the bench of Choco Mucho. A lot of them. Premier players in the league.
Yeah.
Wala pang CC Rondina yan, who obviously is busy with our beach volleyball national team. Nice pass leading on to this open hit, but net defense. Jaja Villena staying consistent, working alongside Faith Nisperos.
They are locked in, and this is also a tall front row for Akari Charger, so that's going to be a challenge for the attackers of Choco Mucho.
Oh! You know what? Buti na lang naharangan ni Joy Micaganda yung mukha niya nun.
And that's a good decision for Tin Ubaldo to activate the middles because the wing attackers, they've been checked, they've been blocked, so obviously you want a faster attack. So that time, Pecania delivering that point.
Back to a 4-point lead. Miss set. On the other end, it's Mayan. Chance ball. Ubaldo choosing the middle. Still saved. Oh, nice rally. People tumbling all over. Cagande. Back setting. Down the line. Inside.
Wow, what an attack coming from Faith Nisperos. Looking really confident in choosing that down the line angle.
I'm still really hoping for Faith to be consistent at this. We all know how good she is. And her capability in becoming a premier scorer, a lethal scorer in this league. Oh, service going really out.
Yep, too much angle on that serve of Nisperos.
Tang Ponce, nagpulot pa ng bola. Where did she go? Look at what she picked up. 18-14. This is Lorraine Pecania getting ready to serve. Oh, not the best of passes. And a free ball. Ubaldo, a lot of time, choosing the open. Mendres got a touch. And no more save for Akari.
And Choco Mucho keeps on building up. Recovers that 5-point lead. That's what they want in this set.
And here comes Gretzel Soltones looking to make a big change for the Chargers.
I'm sure that's the intention of Coach T.
It's go time. Down by 5 and a miscue. Cagande and Villena not knowing what the best option was.
Cagande wanted to activate the middle, but Villena wasn't even looking to Cagande that time.
She was looking for a longer slide. 2014, it's Soltones. There you go.
And at this point, kailangan mo na pumorsyento. And that's why Gretel Soltones is on the court.
Kaso nasa likod na. Gretzel will look to help out with their floor defense. Maybe even a back row hit. Well, Maddie says, not this time.
Maddie Madayag has been the highlight of this set for the Flying Titans. I mean, also having that good connection with Ubaldo.
Iwan na iwan yung blocker doon. No chance for Akari to save that. We have a timeout for Coach Tina. 15-21.
Sa harap si Maddie, hindi tayo pwede mag-serve ng ganun kasabaw. Automatic yun. Mag-validate sila ng middle. Iisipin mo kung ano yung nangyayari. Nangyayari ilang beses. Ilang efficiency ni Maddie na binigyan natin malambot na bola siya, umatake pa tayo. Wala tayong magaya. Diyan, ano sasaran? Diba?
One hat coach lahat na minute.
Diba? Ganun lang. Kailangan maging ano tayo, reactive tayo doon sa nag-game. Girls, disiplina! Disiplina tayo sa set!
It is 21-15 in favor of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans here in set number 3 as they try to extend this matchup Laksina, very convincing cross-court hit against Tank Ponce at that.
And right now, as you see the mom of Madi Madayan present, I'm sure more relatives are present right now in Polomolok. As we mentioned, very close to Davao also,
right.
just a few hours away.
Love to see the resemblance with the parents hanging around. Daps Dapol back in it. She had back-to-back aces in set number 2. But before that...
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
The premier ball with a heart for the heart of volleyball. So 2 points will be the value of this next sequence.
That's how much trust Coach T has on Daps Dapol as a server in this rotation.
Gotta get this in first. And yes, it is. Over ball. The punch by Maddie goes long, and there you go. It pays off for Akari. Wow.
I mean, will there be a challenge?
So 2 points din yung halaga niyan. Yung challenge na yan. Here we go. Oh, reaching beyond the net.
I mean, it was almost an overpass. That was a good serve coming from Daps Dapol. And Ivy Laksina, a bit tempted to go for that regalo for sure. But that was a good one-hand save coming from Alina Becar to set up Madi Madayan. Dami nangyari sa sequence na yun. So,
it wasn't even a long rally.
yep, you just have to wait. I mean, you can just sense the pressure and the jitters
Oh, I feel
because
it.
it was a premier
Yeah,
point.
I feel it. Kinakabahan ako. Because it could be a 3-point lead
Yep.
or a 7-point lead.
Yep.
Was there a reach beyond the net? Oh, meron ba? Wala. This is really close. The answer is no. So it's going to be down to a 3-point advantage. Man. So nabawasan pa ng challenge si Coach Dante Alinsunurin. And again, more importantly, Akari is now down by just 3. It could have been 23-16 if Choco Mucho got that point. And this is also another tricky thing about the reaching beyond the net. A lot of people will wonder what will actually qualify as a reach if it's a part of the hand that's beyond the net. Either way, we move on at 21-18. This is a chance ball for Choco Mucho. Picard to the middle. Maddie will get a point back.
And a bit of a stare there coming from Maddie.
Her fans are loving it.
Now the captain not allowing for Akari to get this set. She has been unstoppable.
Oh, that's quite
Definitely,
a statement.
yep, a game changer in this set.
22-18. 1-2 did not work for Akari. And here's Jewel. Blockers late, but still dug up. Cross court, Ponce digging it. And centered by Jewel. It's a free ball. Cal will choose herself. Not the first referee says it's Choco Mucho's point.
And that's just gutsy on the side of Cal.
All right, let's see for ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Took some time there. Even she knew it.
Again, it will take some time for all these players to adjust.
23-18. It's Ivy. It's inside.
All about placement. I mean, Ivy Laksina even not in the best position to go for a power hit. Just playing it smart. leading that ball to zone 1. They're trying to stay alive here, talking about the Akari Chargers.
19-23. Maddie couldn't punch it through. Good save by Risa Sato. And it's all worth it. Wow, what a point for Akari.
That's gonna hit the line on that long cross of Ivy Laxina.
Man, it went to its longest that it could have gone to.
That's all about precision there. Right
Sakto sa
at the
linya.
corner.
Okay? Din dito. Tingnan natin kung paano gagawin. Ha? Alas yan.
23-20. Choco Mucho looking for that set point. Akari on the other end looking to storm their way back. Chargers though have already used the premier ball and were successful at it just a while ago. There's a good look at Madi Madayag, who has played splendidly for Choco Mucho, both on offense and defense. Cal will be serving. That means she has 3 attackers in front. And a missed reception. That's an ace.
And we've seen Akari pull off a come from behind win the first set. Let's see if they can redo that one.
21-23. Cal, another serve. Same target, but a better reception. Maddie! Put up! It's Ivy. Wants it right there to center it. Alina back to Madayag, and Maddie scores again. How about Maddie Madayag being the first option for Alina Vicar?
She is the main show of set number 2. Doug in the first attack, changing the tempo.
And now they have 3 set points. Maddie with a serve. Ivy, block, no coverage. And Choco Mucho will get 1 set win here versus Akari. They have a chance to still take home the victory.
A great effort, great show of resilience in this set for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, but we have to commend the captain, Maddie Madayag, for really stepping up the biggest in set number 2.
Here's that last play. Another rejection. This time it's Lorraine Pecania helping out the middle, much to the delight of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. They're on the board in terms of sets. 2-1 in favor of the Chargers. The action continues for our 2026 Premier Volleyball League on tour. Choco Mucho on the board, taking set number 3, 25-21 against the Akari Chargers. So Ayel, what did you see? What changed for the Flying Titans?
Maddie Madayag happened in set number 2. That middle activation really did wonders on the side of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. I mean, in terms of blocking, it was Akari still stepping up the wing attackers. They've been checked. they've been silenced, but when the middles were activated, that's where everything changed for Choco Mucho, giving Akari a more difficult time in terms of defense. I mean, Sautones was put in the later part of set number 2, but it did not make a lot of changes because of how gritty the Choco Mucho Flying Titans was in set number 2.
Maddie Madayag really wanted it in set number 3.
So bad.
My goodness, was it so worth it for the fans of the Dabaoenia. And now they give themselves yet another chance to extend this matchup. That was only the second set win of Choco Mucho in this tournament. This is already their 3rd game. But again, they're doing it without a number of their stars, as you can see. Kato Limpino, Descheng, Dindin Manabat, Cici Rondina.
Isa Molde.
Isa Molde. No Dina Wong as well in this game. On the other end for the Akari Chargers, we're happy to see a couple of players debut for them. Because they only had 11 players in their first game versus Zeus Coffee. Chenny Tagaod among those players. But today we saw Risa Sato make her debut. Daps Dapol also made her first appearance. Even Joymi Kagande. So the cavalry has arrived for Ivy Laxina and company. But the question is, can they close it out? And of course, the target would be 4 sets if you're the Chargers.
Yeah, you don't want to bring this into a 5-setter because Choco Mucho, they can be good in 5-setters.
Set 4 now underway. Thank you for joining us, folks. This is Mix Gomez alongside Ayel Estranjero and Jana Ejido with the action coming to you live from the Polomolok Gymnasium in South Cotabato. First point belonging to Akari here in set 4.
Villena with a slide attack.
Now Cal will be serving. She almost had a great moment at the latter part of set 3. The attack of hers that eventually was called catch and throw. What a great block. That was 1-on-1. Ivy Laxina getting the better against Maddie Madayag.
I mean, Choco Mucho wanting to go for a combination play early on, but that won't work.
Another serve for Cal. To Love. Not the best of passes. It's Mendrez. Cal to the open. Ivy. Cross. Ponce, another dig. Chased by Ubaldo. And that's a denial. Great block by Villena. And also, Tagaod back in the mix after suffering cramps, I presume, in the previous set.
Blocking starting to look like a big strength here in this match for the Akari Chargers. No coverage there for the Flying Titans.
A 3-0 blast, the type of start that Akari wants, and now it is a service error.
You jinxed it.
I know. It happens a lot.
They were on a roll until you mentioned it. But a much needed free point for Choco Mucho.
And here's Mean on the serve. Extended minutes today for Mean Mendrez. Tagaod going off speed. Ponce setting it left. Yeah, it was tight.
But Choco Mucho has to level up their coverage. They already know that Akari has been getting the kill blocks, the block touches. They need to load up on that coverage, improve their reaction. Almost 3 points already off kill blocks for Akari in this set.
Maddie says block this. And we play it fast.
And this is why they need better passes, stable passes, because they want the middles involved in all the sequences.
Two 4 short. Really short again. Peace sign for Maddie Madayag. Making it 5-2 here in set 4. Villena proceeds to the back. Risa Sato joining the front row. Jaja Villena with a float serve. Nice float on that one. The ball was really still mid-air. And it leads on to this hit by Gretzel Soltones.
Playing in flow right now. Talking about Akari. Perfect execution of that combination play.
Rough start here for Choco Mucho in set 4. They just called for time.
Tapos ang bola natin, halos binabaw na natin. Mindset natin, every time na dalawa. Hayos tayo, hayos tayo. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes. Every time na dalawa tayo, either ihayas yun. Let's go, let's go.
6-2. Early emergency push by Coach Dante Alinsunurin. Akari just one set away from getting their first win in the PVL On Tour. They want to do it here in Polomolok, South Cotabato. Next week, the PVL will go back up north to the city of Santiago. Oh, net defense. It's been the theme for Akari.
And I mean, they need better passes, talking about the Flying Titans, because they have been playing out of system, but the wing attackers have been having a very difficult time given the good blocking from Akari.
Now it's an ace. Akari is just storming its way through set number 4, an 8-2 advantage. This is their biggest in the matchup.
As this Choco Mucho Akari showdown continues, none of our teams are ever letting up. Or as how our Polomolokeños would like to put it, muragwa jay magpapildi ani nila. We've welcomed loads of fans from different parts of Mindanao tonight, whether you're from Davao or from Jensan. All roads lead to Polomolok. And for Akari Charger Faith Nisperos, family is in the house tonight. It means a lot to her playing in Mindanao again after telling me her last time playing here was way back during her palaro days in high school. With her family here in the stands all the way from Davao, and with how Faith has been playing tonight, she's proving to be a source of strength for the Akari Chargers. And with how Choco Mucho notched the third set a while ago, Akari and Faith will have to work hard here in the fourth frame. Big Sanayal.
Grabe namang throwback yun. Palarong pambansa ang huling dayo ni Faith Nisperos sa lugar na ito. Those are the stories that you'd like to hear. Ayun, di ba umabot ka rin ng palaro?
Yep.
I'm sure that was a great experience.
Oh, yeah.
Meeting the best athletes across multiple sports. And now it is Chenny Tagawad reaching 15 points in this game. Sa lagay na yan, nag-cramps na yan.
But they need her on the court right now. And she has been showing off. Take a look at that off-speed attack. Even fooling Tang Ponce.
Remember the last time you played through cramps?
Oh.
Naalala mo ba ba?
No.
Kasi
That might have been tough.
ako personally, ang hirap tumalon kapag nag-cramps ka na.
Yeah.
And this is volleyball. Chenny
Yep.
Tagawad is a scorer, and yet she's pushing through. Wonder what they did while she was at the bench in order for her to recover. The slide almost worked. Oh, the return does. It's the Rain Pecaña.
A great presence of mind for Pecaña there to go for that attack right away.
Causing chaos on the other end, making it 5-9 here in set number 4. What a game it has been. The first two sets had a score of 27-25. Even the coaches have been sharp with their challenges. 1-2. Nope. Tinobaldo countering it. It's Viray sending it long.
Asking for a check.
So challenge ba ulit? Ito na. Block touch.
They will try their luck. They are still down here. Every point matters for the Flying Titans.
Oh no.
So that's gonna be an unsuccessful challenge for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
At wala pang umaamin sa game na to. Wala pa, di ba?
Yep. Another out of system set there. Blockers
tight.
were there.
Kate cross. Wow. Statement cross by Caitlin Viray.
And that was a good set. A reverse set, forcing an open block on the cross-court angle. But Akari still on the lead.
6-10. Pecania at the back. Not the best of passes by Jin Soreño. And here's Kate. Sotones comfortably putting it up. D-ball.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Ayun no, there's the landing.
Yep.
Quite awkward for Chenny Tagaud. And remember, she cramped up with also a D-ball play.
Yeah. And she's probably still feeling a little bit of that tightness. But she's powering through. Another well-placed attack.
11-6. Viray again. And that drops for Kate.
More power this time on that attack from Viray.
Even though she's been checked here and there have been volume talaga for
sure.
Caitlin Viray to score. Double sub back in, Huegos and Bicar, who started this match for Choco Mucho. 7-11. Bump set to Ivy. Oh, a missed touch by Jewel.
Enough risk action there for Laksina to put more speed on that attack. Take a second look on that. Catching Encarnacion out of position.
12-7. Gal is back serving, and it's an ace. A rare miscue mistake by Tang Ponce.
Yeah, and Choco Mucho, they've let go a couple of balls already off the serves of Akari.
Now a 6-point advantage for the Chargers. Cal back to serving. Target was Mendrez. It's been the case for a lot of times in this game. Oh, nice block. Madi Madayag. Another stare off of the rejection.
I mean, that attack went straight to the hands of Madi Madayag. Take a look
Observe
at that. Yeah.
the reaction. Ayun o. Tingtingin pa. 13-8. Tough set. It was going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, Cal continued to activate the middles, but Villena already stopped midway.
Back with Mean at 9-13.
Oh.
That's an ace with the help of the net. Choco Mucho slowly but surely inching their way back. And we have a timeout for the Chargers.
Ang masasabi ko lang, lahat ng galaw natin, intentional. Intentional, in what sense? Idudulo natin. Intentional, in what sense? Ipapasok natin. Intentional, hindi tayo tatarget ang libero. Diba? Tingnan natin yung sitwasyon. Huwag natin ipilit kung ano yung gusto natin. Tingnan natin. So, kaya natin yung
Ay, lamang tayo!
6-point lead down to 3 for the Akari Chargers. Well, that has been the case in this game overall. No lead has been safe. Whether it's Akari catching up or Choco Mucho catching up. That means it has not disappointed our fans in Polomolok, South Cotabato. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. To those watching in the plaza just outside the gymnasium, daghang salamat po sa inyo. Mayang gabi. And we hope that you will continue to love this matchup. Not the best of executions for Akari. It's Maddie once again. Lead down to 2.
Still no solutions found here on that Maddie Madayag attacks. Continues to be efficient right in the middle.
Choco Mucho thriving with Mendres serving. Sultones getting the first ball. It's Ivy scoring off the blocker. Kinuha na ni Gretzel yun. They needed to execute.
They needed a good pass for Cal to set up an attacker. And Ivy Laxina comfortable enough to go for that power hit.
14-11. Ibiang with the serve. Over reception, Regalo, but still put up by Mendres. Jewel. Nice save by Abil. It's Sultones. Ponce right there for it. Jewel again. Cal, pipe. Really long.
Lack of risk action there for Ivy Laxina. Wanted to go long, find the corner pocket. No go that time.
Was a good idea though. Just could not put it to zone 5. Madayag asking for a different ball. Kailangan dry. Kaya pinupunasan niya. Oh, here we go. Here we go again with the premier ball. It was successful in the previous set in favor of the Akari Chargers. This point will be 2 points in value. A chance for a deadlock. Sultones! And we have a tie.
And that's the beauty of a premier point. Once you're able to win the point, now Choco Mucho able to tie things up.
And we can really see the beauty of the changes of the rules. Even with our liberos setting in front. Sultones getting one back.
Quick side out there for Sultones after committing an attack error. Bounce back point for the veteran.
Will we ever see a bounce back premier point? Mangyayari kaya yun?
Let's see.
Kaso ano yun eh, that defeats the purpose eh. Wala kang momentum coming into that point. That goes through. Achuegos giving us yet another deadlock.
Enough power to get through the loose block of Risa Sato. And I'm sure Coach T is thinking about that premier point.
Costly mistake by Gretzel Sultones. At 15 all now, which team will lead us to the second technical timeout? Tenobaldo back in it, serving. Sato couldn't score from the middle. Middle hit on the other end. What a save by Risa. And here's Sultones. Veteran move. And it's a call against Choco Mucho. Double touch.
Coach T running to the referee there. Making sure he calls that point.
And now we have our technical timeout. 16-15 Akari. We are back for the 2026 Premier Volleyball League on tour. We have the Akari Chargers taking on the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, two teams looking for their first win in our tournament. As we thank you for joining us, this is Mix Gomez alongside Ayel Estranero and Jana Ejido with the action. Coming to you live from Polomolok, South Cotabato. Next week, the PVL will proceed to the city of Santiago in Isabela. Back up north for Zeus Coffee versus PLDT and Capital One versus Creamline. Wow. The fans are going to love those games. But the fans are loving this game as well with Akari and Choco Mucho. Now tied at 16 off the error by Gretzel Saltones.
It's just too much angle there for Saltones, really wanting to go for a cut shot. But that set was a bit far from the net for her to execute.
Regina Rocha back to serve. 16 all, a chance for Choco Mucho to gain the lead. Trailed by as many as 6 in this set. That's in. Faith Nesperos with a timely attack point.
I mean, the long attacks has been working for the Akari Chargers. Take a look at that again. Finding the end zone open.
17-16. Reception by Ponce. Nice block. Great timing against Viray.
I mean, two blockers already loading up on that side of the court. Not the best of combination plays there for the Flying Titans.
Quite a wall with Laksina joining Sato. The return by Tina Salak is deemed illegal. So that's a point for Choco Mucho.
Andres with a point there. Both teams just exchanging points right now.
This is Jaila Atienza. Had some crucial serves in set number 3, allowing them to give us an extension. That's put up by Arocha. Oh! Set too high for Maddie.
Too high and not fast enough for Maddie Madayag.
Ang sakit nung feeling na yun. Nakikita mo yung bola, hindi mo naaabot. 19-17. Daps Dappled back in it. Are we gonna see a premier ball again? Yes!
There you go.
So it could be a 4-point lead or a deadlock after this one. So far, all premier ball attempts have been successful. Service in for Dapple. It's Viray off speed and it works! Choco Mucho tying things up at 19.
You've got to love the composure of Choco Mucho on that one.
I love this rule, Ayel. I love it. Is there a chance na ma-apply din yan sa next conferences? I think it's going well right now.
Very much entertaining.
A race to 6. Ubaldo. Ooh,
Oh,
nice
good
fake. But the blocker's still there. Faith Nesperos. She'll get it now. And it's still good. The return for Ivy Laksina. Wow. What a sequence.
A good hustle on the side of Choco Mucho to keep that one alive, but that overpass, that regalo went straight to the hands of Ivy Laksina.
Yan yung mga instance na height is might. Makakatulong din talaga.
Yep.
For Ivy Laksina. 20-19. And here's Cal on the serve with 3 attackers in front. Not the best of passes. It's Tagaod scoring against Maddie.
Yeah, and this is why you want Tagaod on the court for the Akari Chargers. She has been strong, but she has been smart as well.
You have a timeout for Coach Dante Alinsunurin.
Yung connection lang konti lang yung difference, ha? Then yung set na yun, medyo tumataas, so kayo magpadali. Bumilang kayo. Hindi naman sa sobrang sipay ko, set talan. Kailangan nyo lang bumilang. Okay? Para matimingan nyo, ha? So, let's go. Pasuntin tayo ulit.
Sabi, pasa! Gusto na! Let's go! Choco Mucho! Right!
It is 19-21 off of this Chenny Tagaod off-speed hit. A change of pace against Madzilla. Oh, nice reaction. It's a Mutombo finger by Chenny Tagaod. Has scored very well in this game.
Oh yeah, she's full of confidence in this match.
She has doubled her output from their previous game.
She's on a mission. Again, this is a battle for the first win for both the teams.
Crunch time here in set 4 with Cal serving up by 2. No more premier balls. Nagamit na ng ating mga koponan, both in favor of Choco Mucho. That's out for Mendrez. Was there a check? Mukhang wala.
Nope. No challenge also on the side of the Flying Titans.
22-19. Ubaldo with a slide. Malayo yun, but Maddie was able to adjust. Like a fadeaway hit by Maddie Madayag.
And you love how precise she is with her attacks. She knows which angles to go for, which zones to target.
Encarnacion returns for Arocha. It's like a defense-offense type of substitution. Ivy scoring off the blocker, and Akari is 2 points away from winning the match.
Good set coming from Cal. And Laxina also starting to be so good off the blocks.
Ivy proceeds to the back row. Service sailing in. Ponce first ball. Regalo sana yon. And here's Joel. Saltones right there. Tagaod. Put up by Mean. Ubaldo chooses Maddie. Nice dig. It's by Judith Abel. A back row hit. Chance for Choco. And it almost, yes, it works out. Almost was saved by Akari.
Maddie Madayag really playing the hero of the set. But she rotates to the back. Take a look at that. Be quick attack. Too quick for Akari.
21-23. Tagaod. Blocked. Maddie at the back. Not a problem for Jaila Atienza.
We've been talking about how blocking hasn't been really existent in the past sets for Choco Mucho. But what a time to get a kill block. Timeout, Akari.
Lahat ng direction ng follow mo,
Last two ah! Last two!
Eh, last two na ta! Last two na ta! Last two na ta!
Out of system. Todo tayo out of system.
Akari looking to respond here in crunch time. 23-22. It's going to be another serve for Maddie Madayag. Which team will get its first win in the PVL On Tour? Combination. The drop was red. The counter. Jewel. Cross. Put up by Gretzel. Same girl. Power! Gretzel Sultanes.
I mean, who else will Cal go to when she has Sotones on the front row, that's pretty automatic.
Gretzel Sotones puts Akari to match point. They have 2 match points at that. And a look of ferocity from Gretzel herself. 24-22. Guiliana on the serve. First ball, Mendres. Ponce goes to Jewel. Sotones back to it. Different attacker. Tagaod inside! And that's going to be the last fall. Wow. Chenny Tagaod feeling it after that last jump.
I mean, that's everything she got in this match. Literally giving it her all. Talking about Tagaod.
What a game for the Akari Chargers. This Pure Gold always panalo. Play of the set is brought to you by Pure Gold. So Pure Gold always panalo. Look at that. Chenny Tagaod. Talk about giving it 110%.
Until the last point. What a fight shown by Akari, but most especially by Chenny Tagaod. She knew that the team needed her scoring. She went back and she delivered.
So that final point comes from Chenny. But we gotta give credit to Gretzel Sotones.
Yeah, for sure.
Defense to offense. Madi Madayag on the other end. What a hero for Choco Mucho.
I mean, what a match between two teams. We've mentioned very close in the first 2 sets.
And there you go. It will be wrapped up with a score of 25-22 in set 4 in favor of Akari. We'll be back to discuss more of this ball game with you guys.
And now I'm here with some of our players who played in our Polomolok ending tonight. I'm here with Dina Wong of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Dina, karong nahumana ang PVL On Tour for Choco Mucho. Last game na ninyo ron from Batangas to Ilocos Sur ug diri sa Polomolok. Kumusta man ang experience sa Choco Mucho?
Sabi mo, babay lang. Nindot siya na experience. Very warm welcome and ga-enjoy dyan mi diri. So, dagang salamat sa tanan diri.
And of course, murag, bisan wa ka gaduwa ron, murag daghan kay ganahan nga makakita unta nga gaduwa ka. Unsay mong masulti diri sa crowd sa Polomolok Gym karon?
Saba kaayo, pero grabe ang energy na bisag mag-alas 10 na, taas gyapon ang energy. So,
lagi daghan kay silag energy and for sure nga daghan jud kay mog nabuhat while you're here in Polomolok. Unsa man ang mga highlights nga imong i-take away nigbalik nimo?
Una, na-stranded mi sa baha. Niya na brown out me during training. Pero overall, lami kayo ang food. Very accommodating tanan and very friendly.
Thank you very much, Dina Wong of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And here with me is the daughter of South Cotabato, Tiamzon! Tin, when I talked to you a while ago, you consider this your home game. You've always been wanting to play here. Family is with you right now. What does this mean to you?
It means a lot to be able to play in my hometown, especially with my family present. And I'm proud to be from South Cotabato. The people here, yes! Let's go South Cotabato! And we really showed them our hospitality and our genuine support for the love of the sport.
Of course, is there any message, anyone you'd like to greet while your family is also here? Maybe even more relatives are watching from Coronadan.
I'd like to greet my family here, especially in South Cotabato, and also my family in Canada, and my family in Manila as well, and all my loved ones. Oh, and baby you, this was for you. You're not here, but you're here in spirit. And of course, to my mom up above.
Thank you very much, Tin. Go enjoy the time with your family while we're here in South Cotabato. Over to you, Migs and Ayan.
Wow, that was a very interesting interview. It was pretty challenging for me to follow, but great job, Jana Ejido. And thank you as well to Dina Wong and Tiamzon for lending us some time. Now, we do want to talk about the match. Let's start things off with Chenny Tagaod, whom you want to honor in this matchup.
Player of the game, definitely from start to finish, gave it her all. Was definitely that player who provided that firepower on the side of the Akari Chargers, but it was definitely a team effort. Ivy Laxina, Gretzel Sotones, Veliana as well, stepping up big. Risa Sato, first game for her with the Akari Chargers, so it was a team effort, but again, shining the bright lights on Chenny Tagaod in terms of attacking. As you see the numbers on your screens, more attack points on the side of Choco Mucho, many of those coming from Madi Madayag in the last two sets. They have more in that department, but Akari Chargers outblocked Choco Mucho in this match. They have 17 against the 11 of Choco Mucho. More aces as well on the side of the Akari Chargers. They have 7 against the 4, and both teams almost the same number of errors in this match.
Well, it was wrapped up in 4 sets, but it definitely felt like a 5-set match. Just beautiful exchanges between Choco Mucho and Akari. A couple of those sets being extended as well. Great usage of challenges and premier balls.
Oh, yeah.
But on Saturday, August 8th, our match number 11 in Santiago, Isabela, will feature Zeus Coffee versus PLDT. That's a great matchup to be followed by yet another awesome matchup for you guys. Capital One versus Creamline.
This is a big one.
Yes, the crowd to love this matchup. So to all of those in the city of Santiago, get ready for next week. But at least for tonight, we do want to say thank you one last time. Daghang salamat po sa lahat ng mga sumuporta mula sa Polomolok, South Cotabato. For Jana Ejido, who has done a splendid job, my partner Ayel Estranjero, my name is Mix Gomez, and this is your 2026 Premier Volleyball League on Tour.